Warning. This video may contain strong language, gay poopy butt sex and general swellness, plus may be dated seeing, as, how Donald Trump is president. Viewer discretion advised, bitches.
Hello, my name is Pickles and today I am going to the Pooh's Adventures Wiki. I know some people already made videos on this subject matter such as Chicago of the Eiffel and Straw Hat Pirate 1991, but I don't give a fucking shitty deal, so let's get started. Now, for those of you wondering, Pooh's Adventures is a YouTube set that basically takes Winnie the Pooh and various other fictional characters, Disney or not, into every piece of unrelated media hurly-burly for no goddamn reason, made by people who basically have mental conditions. That is Jacko Warner Movies 101, Reese Engler, Train Boy 54, Ben Atlee, Daniel Esposito, Stuart Moyer, etc. Enough bullshitting, let's get onto the fucking show. The first thing I should do is open up Chrome and head into the Pooh's Adventures Wiki. Upon entering, there will be a huge ass fucking line, consisting of man, children and femmes of this fucking canon of canons. After waiting for what seems like waiting for Donald J. Trump to lose this November's election but is only a few fractions of a microsecond, I will simulate everyone in the line like if you wanna see this fuckstorm get mocked, follow the super swell Tumblr blog Heck No Pooh's Adventures. Hope the bear doesn't kick into smart for strangers mode when he and his massive army of cartoon characters barging prepare for a coming death bag. That last swell. Inside, I take notice of the page counter, which is nearly at 21,201 at the time of writing this swell poopy video. The picture of Pooh and his 100 neighborhood friends, the wiki's description and the various subcategories of this shitnest, which include Thomas and Twilight Sparkle, the Weekenders, the Eds, SpongeBob SquarePants, Ronald McDonald, better known as Penis Clown, and many other characters, some of which are my Barney Bunch cohorts, dragged into this candy box of anus spider that takes the cream of hearts for some reason. I will start browsing the site by raping it like somehow every cartoon bear is related to Winnie. How is Edgemont the dead terrorist here? And why are they in the Valley of Quangi? What's with their need to cram Pokemon in the White Council from Lord of the Rings for some reason as Yen, Sid, and Merlin? What sweet hell. Also, all the movies that enter the world of Pooh's Adventures are edited so that it's G-rated and appropriate for children. Plus, the Digitestein's parents were killed in the September 11th attacks thanks to Gozer. It will appear on Zipcast in the near future using the random page button. As a child, it's A.E. Herskowitz's first video starring me and boy is he having fun. Typing this swell using the non-existent page for Brian Griffin's Adventures of Tugs. As a child, gonna come all over half the wiki bag. That last swell. Upon finishing, I noticed that Winnie the Pooh and his legion of cartoon characters that showed up in every single one of his adventures will show up, and Pooh will say the manager's most famous line, "What the heck is going on here?" I will tell him that it's not the end of the vid, but I'll let it slide, since it's been edited for children just like this bastard of a series. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll cut the bullshit banner and rape your ass as well as the rest of this fucking abomination of a wiki. As to says bugger, I will take the army and rest of the website from behind and rape them like beating the Winx Club characters and Mama Mouse sequence as well as any other female from this series with my 300-mile-long penis like they are dead. Resuming rape using the transcripts that never get finished and Bill Cipher as Dildis. Follow that fucking Woody Woodpecker. Please peck my penis. Nothing here is meant to be taken seriously. No more inappropriate content allowed, except Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Digimon, the works of Studio Ghibli, Family Guy and Harry Potter. Why does Christopher Robin have so many cousins? Do the makers of Pooh's Adventures have a cousin fetish? And why does Daffy Duck have a human daughter? Littlefoot goes into Twilight. Mickey Mouse and Chuck E. Cheese are cousins. Thomas is a train. Why does he need to go underwater to Atlantic? And why is Lippy the lion Simba's cousin? Using NBC Universal's copyright claim for Winnie the Pooh in Jurassic Park. As a child, the ladder gets home alone. Darla Dimple from Cats Don't Dance could be Syndrome's cousin. That's the cousin fetish spreads to other people. Nazi hyenas. Ira is so depressed cause of the nail in his ass. Eric Cartman's head exploded after hearing of all the changes being made for the Pooh's Adventures edition of South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut. Charlie Brown as Tom Hanks in Castaway. Also, what's with Pooh's Adventures obsession with the Titanic? This rape's gone on long enough, so here comes the bag. That last swell. Once I am finished, at this point the creators of these retarded adventures I mentioned at the start of the video will show up, and these also include Hero17, Cool and Sexy Ritz, Patrick Hill, Tony WDA, the original creator of Pooh's Adventures, Badwing, some PKMN, Loving Dude, and many more people I won't even mention. They'll all show up and say a G-rated version of the world's most famous line, "What the heck is going on here?" and they'll say, I'm turning Boo's Adventures into Drew Pickles Swell Adventures. They'll get super disgusted, say stupid shit about making these adult movies for kids, because Winnie the Pooh was made for kids to begin with, and tell me to get the heck out. I will laugh like ha 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 ha, then call out my Barney Bunch Bum Bum buddies, and as soon as they arrive, I will tell them that I'll show you the true definition of whatever the G-rated term is for a sick fuck. They will get offended that I used foul language, and I will say that's too fucking bad. The rape's commencement will begin and it will sound something like using Ben Affleck's flashy plushy and mispronunciations of Hollywood actors and directors. Train Boy 54's Thomas the Tank Engine toy trains. Resemblers creepy. As shit number 5 pictures, etc. Until this somehow one of the makers put Sonic the Hedgehog into Final Destination 5. That stupid bitch Molly Harper became a hedgehog who lives with Courage the Cowardly Dog and is Mickey Mouse's assistant. Darth Vader is already having a huge boner at the thought of the Star Wars movies getting the Boo's Adventures treatment. Too bad, some of them went through the unswell process. Katniss Everdeen reminds Shadow the Hedgehog of Maria Robotnik. Using the long-ass fucking cast list for the Boo's Adventures versions of Ren and Scooby doing the Ghoul School until this. Using the lists of sources and characters / voice actors for the latter movie also. Until this. Like seriously, it even has a movie called Big Boobs. Buster in it. Also the creator, Yakko Warner Movies 101 has pregnancy, boobs and Trump fetishes. Giving all female characters mature makeovers, by which he means breast implants. Logic is absent. This is a shitty crossover show. We are the cartoon heroes. Thank God Benny the Beast and Huey Lewis quit the fandom while they were ahead. Who has too many relatives. The gun-toting James killed Diamond Tyrion Silverstone at one point. At the end of Persona 3, Aegis and her friends decide to go on awesome adventures. Get off our wiki. Don't want to see Ben Affleck dressed as Tommy Wiseau and actress in the Hindenburg. Tennessee tuxedo. Tell that to my dad, you Ford. The nostalgia critic ripoff in a Thomas the Tank Engine video. To see what I'm talking about by checking out the 1 hour and 20-minute long Boo's Adventures cringe compilation on YouTube. Suck my Google Drive powered cock chubby little cubby all stuffed with cum bag. That was swell. Wow. That sounds really butt fucking cum guzzling shit swallowing penis licking piss drinking dildos in the ass swell. I think I'll go to the Boo's Adventures wiki right now. Goodbye, my swell sexy faggots.